I decided to opt out of my private pension. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Let me explain. So I have a limited company and I'm a director in that limited company and I pay myself a salary. So throughout this whole process, I must have signed up for this private pension. And to be honest, I was sleepwalking because I didn't even realize that that is something that I don't really have to do because I already have a state pension that I cannot opt out of. Okay, that one comes with the NI. There's no way out of that one. But the private pension, I just walked into that one and I've been paying it for a couple of years now. So I was thinking to myself, okay, so when I pay this $150 every month, what do they do with this money, these private pensions? Turns out they invest this money into stocks and bonds. And also, they pay me they charge me a service charge from the money that they're getting from me every month. I mean, you can see where I'm going with this. This is absolutely ridiculous. Now, before I continue and tell you what I think, I want to make it very clear that I'm not suggesting that anyone should do this. Neither am I suggesting that or trying to tell anyone to go and cancel their private pension. I'm not doing that. So please, in the comments box, I know some of you are saying in some of my videos that I'm making claims, I'm telling people, I'm advising people. I'm not advising anyone to do anything. This is my situation and I'm just discussing my situation. So it turns out that this company, the way they make their money, obviously they're in it for a profit. Okay, there's no way they can take my $150 every month and just sit on it. No, they can't sit on it. They have to make money with it. And this is why I always talk about the UK being a financial capital, because they find ways of making money with your existing money. Anyway, so when I looked deep into this, I realized that what if I invest my own money? Instead of that company investing into the stocks and bonds, why don't I invest this $150 a month into something that I want? Because I don't intend to live off of this money anyway. And to be honest, I can only withdraw it. At my age now, I can only withdraw it in 11 years' time, and it would have made 20K. So this is money that I'm putting to the side every single month. It's not a lot of money. I'm not complaining that it's a lot of money, but it's money I'm putting aside every month for this company to invest in stocks and bonds. No, I want to invest my own money. That 150 pounds every month, I want to invest it by myself. And that is why I chose to opt out. And I'll just give you some ideas on what I'm going to do with that 150 every month. Well, I have a few options. Since I already have a marketing business, I'm going to be promoting my services or my digital products with that 150 a month and see if I make a profit with it. So I'm going to be paying for Google ads or YouTube ads to promote my own products with that 150. And I want to see what return I get on my own. The other option is that 150, I want to put it towards buying 150 chicks every single month. And I want to see, again, how much that is going to benefit me as compared to investing it with nests until I retire. The other option is planting trees. I mean, I have quite a bit of land. So I'm thinking every month I can plant at least 20 trees. Yeah, at least 20 trees, because just recently I planted about 20 moringa trees, and that cost me about 150, I think. Somewhere there, 120, 150. That is moringa trees. Now, this moringa, I can dry it and sell it. In fact, here in the UK, I buy moringa powder. It is very expensive. Obviously, for those of you that don't know what moringa is, it is a tree which has a lot of benefits in terms of minerals. So can you imagine me investing 20 trees of these moringas, 20 trees every single month? I'm just going to do this for 1 year, just the trees, let them grow. And that to me is my investment, because I can sell the moringa. Also, I can make this part of my organic feed for my chickens. In fact, there's a formula for that. So as you can see, there's quite a few options that I can achieve, or at least make of that 150 a month. The other option that I have is I could plant fruit trees. Now, fruit trees can also be very beneficial. Mango trees. I have a mango tree that I planted within 2 years, I think. I think it was about 2 years. I am now getting fruit from it. It is amazing. I planted this tree when it was very, very small, but now it's nice and big, and I'm getting mangoes from it. So these are the sort of things that I thought to myself, you know what? Why am I even sleepwalking in these type of financial decisions? You know, I could have done this, a long time. And so far I've lost 5K because I cannot get my money back. Since I started paying this, I've lost 5K. But anyway, it is what it is. The 5K is gone. Another option is, okay, why don't I wait another 10 years and then get that money out? But I am pretty sure that I can make more than 20K in 11 years if I use that 150 pounds every single month in other investments that I decide to do. And there's also one thing that I forgot to mention, and that is this money that the company or the pension company is collecting from me. By the time they give me that money, the inflation would have affected it. So what happens to that? Because inflation in the UK, I think is about 2%. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be more than that. But 2%, is losing 2% every single year. What am I doing? So I'd rather invest in tangible things. I don't want that money to be affected by inflation over the years. And hell no. So that is one of those decisions that I've just made. I know some of you are going to think I am nuts to do this. But of course, it is what it is. The pension, to be honest, yeah, I can collect it in my retirement age if things don't work out. That's one argument. But how about me being positive and saying things are going to work out and I'll do my best to make them work out? And then let's see what result I get from that. So that is how I'm looking at this. I know it's a bit of a crazy one, and a lot of you who are against this are probably going to be saying I've made the biggest mistake ever. Okay, the fallback is the state pension, okay? Because I'm contributing to that anyways, and I can't opt out of that one. So if the pension is really, 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 really important, I'll wait until I get the pension from the state pension. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Have you thought about this? Do you pay private pension? And have you thought about this idea? What are your thoughts on this? Would you cancel yours and rather invest that 150 pounds a month? Let me know in the comments box. And also, I want to mention this one more time. I'm not suggesting that anyone should go and do what I do, because we're different. I mean, I'm a bit on the crazy side, and that's how I look at things. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again in the next one. Take care.